It's been a while since I've taken a look at my Elk Mountain, Wyoming map for Farming Simulator 22, and I've had a few questions on it. So grab yourself a cup of coffee and let's take a look. Hey, I'm CJ. Before we take a look at the map, I just wanted to say thanks to everyone that's shown love and appreciation for the Elk Mountain, Wyoming map, and for all the content creators out there that have done series and reviews on the map. This map really has been a passion project for me. It really started back in, well, probably midway through FS15. I had actually purchased the game for my brother and for his birthday, but he had already bought it for himself. So I ended up putting it on my shelf, and I eventually picked it up, put it in, and tried it out, and immediately I was hooked. But I had some questions on some of the mechanics, so I was Googling some things, and which brought me to some modded trucks and equipment for Farming Simulator 15, and I was like, oh my gosh, this game can be modded. Then it took me down this rabbit trail of modding and Farming Simulator, and I was hooked. I enjoyed it so much. I spent so many hours in the game and then eventually into modding. And I think it was in FS17 I actually started making my own map. Now at that time I really didn't know Blender or 3D modeling. All I would do is I would take and I would edit maps, but then I would bring in assets and things from other maps. And I only did everything for my personal use. I didn't publish or post anything until FS19. I decided to go ahead and learn Blender and 3D modeling and make my own assets, which gave birth to the ranch house, which was my first released model, and then the ranch set extensions, and then eventually Elk Mountain, Wyoming. And so it started a long time ago. In FS19 I was able to, at the very end of FS19, finish it and post it. But then once FS22 came along, brought it over to FS22 from FS19 with a bunch of changes and updates, and it's been a success. It's been awesome. And again, it's been a passion project, and I've loved working on this map. But I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to work on Elk River and eventually my own game. That being said, I know a lot of people still enjoy this map, so I wanted to take a look at it, see where it's at, and provide you guys with a new updated link to download it through YouTube and all the mods required to play it. So let's take a look. Here we are. All right, so first thing you're going to do is I will have a link in the description to download this file, and when you download the file, this is what you'll get. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this file, and I use 7-zip. Take it, and we're going to extract it. So whatever the zip file, whatever you use to extract your zip files, extract your zip file, and then open it up, and you're going to have these 7 files. You're going to have Elk Mountain, Wyoming, the ranch set extension, cow barn, sawmill, workshop, and the dealership. You're going to take those. What we'll do is we'll just take those, all right, all of them. You're going to go to your Farming Simulator mods folder, and if you don't know how to get to that, if you go to Documents, and then you go to My Games, Farming Simulator 22, there should be a Mods folder in your FS22 Documents folder. So when you're in your mods, then you're going to take all 7 of these files and you're going to drag them over to your mods folder. And then that is all. But make sure you unzip the main file, and you're going to put all 7 of those files into the mods folder. All right, now we are going to start Farming Simulator. So just updated and changed the loading screen a bit. Now I haven't tested this with the latest Terraform mod. So I haven't tested any of the mining stuff. I assume it still works though. It should all still work. All right, looks good. Grab that. So yeah, looking good here. Let all the shaders load in. Everything seems to be loading fine. All right, so I'm gonna open up the dev console here, and show you what we got for error or warnings. So there are no errors. There are a couple warnings, and all those really are the shapes files are too big for console. And it's one of the reasons I'm taking all my models and rebuilding them in Blender to make them, to lower the poly count and to make them more optimized, cleaner, and efficient for consoles for Elk River. So my older models, they were just too high poly. Everything was too high poly. So yeah, there's just some warnings for that. There is this beetroot warning, which I'm not sure what that is, and then that warning is always in there in maps that I've seen. So yeah, no errors. There are a couple warnings, so the log looks good. Everything seems to be loading fine too, so we will jump down into the ranch real quick. Maybe go settings real quick. Change automatic engine start to off. Let's just go mow some alfalfa real quick. Just wanted to check that out. So yeah, this isn't a major update. I just wanted to make sure everything was working good, and you know, for playing. I think I gotta change the front of this to a 3-point real quick. But yeah, it's not a major update. And the reason for that is really my focus. I really want to be more towards Elk River and some, you know, the models and working on Elk River. Oops. So I just wanted to go check this real quick. Just wanted to show, because I've had some people messaging me, asking me some problems they're having with the map. So I just wanted to come in here, make sure everything's working good. And again, this map has never been perfect. I've learned a lot since working on this map, and there are definitely some things I'm trying to change for Elk River, but yeah, everything seems to be working just fine. Bring up the console again. Oh, it seems out like that. Yeah. So no errors, a couple warnings. Cool. All right, so let's just take a quick fly around and look at some stuff. Definitely get some frame drop when you go this fast. But everything looks good. And you should be able to use this version of the map without any new save game. Of course, if you're having issues still with floating trees or anything missing, then you may want to start a fresh game save. I know some people didn't like the wide open area, but it's kind of the feeling that I wanted to go with, because Wyoming, it's got, and Colorado, but Wyoming specifically, it's got a lot of the mountainous terrain with thick forests, but then wide open country, whether it's the high plains or it's got some wide open areas, and I wanted those wide open areas to be able to create fields and just customize your ranch. So yeah, it looks like everything's working good. So I think Elk River is going to have the same feeling overall. Kind of have that same feeling that from this map, but yet just a little bit more compact and more optimized. But yeah, all right. This has been great. So I will have a link in the description again for downloading this map. And thank you all for watching, and yeah, like and subscribe. I've got more coming. I got a lot of ideas. I will say, so I wanted to come out with this video a few days ago. I had it planned, was having some issues with OBS and then my camera, but got all those figured out. And the other one that has been hindering my time a little bit is I've been trying the Ghost of Tsushima for PC, and that game is absolutely fantastic. So I might be putting out a thoughts and review on that game as well. So anyway, thanks for watching, and see you next time.